Hello, students. This is Mrs. McCauley, second grade teacher. Today we're going to be working on this page from your CKLA Green Book, your skills book for Unit 1 in second grade. And it's page 7 and it's called The Campsite. So write your name at the top, please. I'm going to write McCauley because, of course, that's my name. And please use a pencil. Okay. Reason why I want you to use a pencil is in case you make a mistake, you can erase it. Okay. Over here it says date, so you want to write today's date. If you don't know it, you can write it later, okay? Now, this is a video, so you may pause as many times as you need to. If you think I'm going too fast, you need time to catch up, just pause the video and catch up. And then unpause it when you're ready to move on. Okay, here we go. The campsite. Campsite is called a compound word. It's two words. It's camp and site. Okay, and site means the place where you camp. That's the site or the place where it happens. Okay, so here we go. And you're going to read it with me. We're going to do it together. It's called choral reading. So start right here at the beginning. Put my pencil down. Oh, I'm going to make it bigger so you can see it. I'm going to close on it. Okay, there we go. Now it's easier to see. Here we go. Ready? Begin. Samey came and picked us up in his truck. We drove for miles to get to the campsite. Doba, I said, what is this place? Well, said Doba, take a look. See all the sand, rocks, and stones? This land is not good for farming, but it's good for hiking. And it's good for land. It's good land for camping, said Saney. When we got to the campsite, we had to unpack sleeping bags, tents, lanterns, matches, and lots of food. We lugged it all to the campsite. Saney chose a spot to set up camp. Gad and I helped set up the tents. It took us a long time. For dinner, we had hot dogs. We stuck them on sticks and held them in the fire. My hot dog got all black because I left it in there too long. Gad gave me one of his. That is when I said to myself, Gad is okay. And there's the tent. And I think this is Gad, I think. It can't be Kate because Kate's a girl. Okay, let's turn it over to the back side. And here are the questions. Let me show you what they look like. I'm going to go back out. So here are the questions, okay, for the campsite. So write your name at the top. Please don't write McCauley because you know that's my name. Okay, so let's start with question number 1. I'm going to close in on it, do a close-up so you can see it better. There we go. Okay. It says, who drove the truck to the campsite? Okay, so this is our key words, drove the truck. That's what we need to look for. Who drove the truck? Okay, so our answer could be A, Doba drove the truck to the campsite. B, Kate drove the truck to the campsite. Or C, Saney drove the truck to the campsite. Do you think you know the answer? Okay, so don't circle your answer yet because we got to verify. Verify means we're going to check to make sure that we're right. Always verify your answer in the story. So let's turn the story over. And let me make it a little bigger and see if we can verify about who drove the truck. It says, Saney came and picked us up in his truck. We drove for miles to get to the campsite. So who's driving, lovies? Doesn't say who's driving, right? But it says Saney came and picked us up in his truck. So that's who's driving. So let's underline that first sentence because that gives us the answer. Okay, so we're going to write a hashtag and then a 1 right next to the hashtag. So we know this is the answer to question number 1. Saney came and picked us up in his truck. Okay, now you're going to turn it over to question number 1. And you're going to read the 3 answers and pick out the one that you think is the best answer. Doba drove the truck to the campsite. No, we know it wasn't Doba. Kate drove the truck to the campsite. We know it wasn't Kate. Saney drove the truck to the campsite. There's our answer, Saney. So circle C. And there we go. And we know we found it in number 1, right? In the first sentence. Okay, let's go to the next sentence. The land is good for A, farming, B, camping, C, swimming. Do you think you know which is the answer? Right, I think the answer is obvious, right? We already know the answer. But let's verify anyway. What does verify mean? Check to see that the answer is right. So let's turn over the page and find the reading and see if we can't find the answer, what it's good for. Doba, I said, what is this place? Well, said Doba, take a look. See all the sand, rocks, and stones. This land is not good for farming. So we know it's not farming, but it's good for hiking. There's the answer. It's good for hiking. Please underline that. It's good for hiking. Okay, and right next to it, you're going to put the hashtag. What does the hashtag mean? Yeah, it means number. So number 2. So we know this is the answer for number 2. It's good for hiking. There you go. Okay, let's turn it back over. Let's go to number 2. And we have farm. Now we know it's not good for farming because it said in number 1 it's not good for farming. So I'm going to cross that one out. So the answer is either camping or swimming. Which one do you think it is? If you think it's camping, circle B. If you think it's swimming, circle C. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Who helped set up the tents? Saney and Doba helped set up the tents. Kate and Doba helped set up the tents. Gad and Kate helped set up the tents. Do you think you know what the answer is? Okay, don't circle it yet because we've got to verify. What does verify mean? We've got to look for the answer in the story, right? That's what verify means. Find evidence. So let's go ahead and verify. Who set up the tents? Okay, it's good land for camping, said Saney. When we got to the campsite, we had to unpack sleeping bags, tents, lanterns, matches, and lots of food. We lugged it all to the campsite. Saney chose a spot to set up camp. Okay, here we go. Set up camp. Gad and I helped set up the tents. There we go. Gad and I helped set up the tents. Go ahead and underline that line right there. Okay, now, after you underline Gad and I helped set up the tents, put the hashtag next to it. Then write 3 because we know this is the answer to number 3. Now, bunnies, it doesn't tell us the name of the other person. It just says I. So it's the person who's telling the story. The narrator is the one who set up the tense. Gad and the narrator. Who is this narrator? Well, in this part of the story, it doesn't tell you. It tells you on the first page, right? The first story, which is called Kate and Doba. So the narrator is Kate. So let's turn it over and see if we can't find the answer. Who set up the tense? Saini and Doba help set up the tense? Kate and Doba help set up the tense? Or Gad and Kate help set up the tense? Okay. So we know Doba didn't set up the tense. That we know. Okay. So, not Doba, Saini. So let's cross out this one. We know Saini didn't set up the tense because it says Saini and Doba. We know it wasn't Saini. Okay, so it's either this one or this one because it said Kate. It was one of the people. If you can remember if it was Kate or Doba or Gad and Kate, circle the correct answer, okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you forget, turn it over and check the story. Right? If you forget, turn it over and then go back to this sentence and read it again so that you'll know what the answer is. Okay, remember that if I'm going too fast, just pause. Okay, let's go to number 4. Why did Kate's hot dog get black? Okay, Kate's hot dog get black. So we're going to circle hot dog, that's a key word, and black. Those are key words. Okay, so A, Kate left her hot dog on the fire too long. Oh, that maybe. B, Kate dropped her hot dog in the black mud. Oh, yuck. Kate's hot dog fell in the ashes. Do you remember what the answer is? Okay. If you remember what it is or you don't remember what it is, don't circle yet what you think the answer is because we got to check to verify. And if you don't remember, that's okay because we're going to turn it over and look for the answer. Okay, so let's look for hot dog and black. Look, right here. Hot dog and black. So let's circle it. Hot dog is the key word and black is the other key word. So let's go to the beginning of this sentence and we'll read that sentence. Here's the beginning. Ready? Begin. My hot dog got all black because I left it in there too long. Oh, left it where? Well, let's go back even further. Okay, let's start at the top of this paragraph then. Let's see what it says. For dinner, we had hot dogs, okay? We stuck them on sticks and held them in the fire. Oh, there we go. My hot dog got all black because I left it in there too long. So let's under this line. In the fire, my hot dog got all black because I left it in there too long. So start with in the fire, my hot dog got all black because I left it in there too long. The whole thing, okay, bunnies? Underline it. Okay, what question is this the answer to? It's the answer to number 4. So right next here, we're going to write number 4 and we're going to write hashtag in front of it. Okay, write the number 4 and then in front put a hashtag. So we know this is the answer to number 4. Okay, now turn it over and pick the correct answer. It says, why did Kate's hot dog get all black? Kate left the hot dog in the fire too long. Kate dropped her hot dog in the black mud. Kate's hot dog fell in the ashes. Go ahead and pick the correct answer. I'm not going to tell you what's the correct answer. Okay, if you don't remember, you can turn over your page and look for where we underline the answer number 4. Okay, if you get stuck and you don't remember. All right, we ready to move on to number 5? This is the last one. Okay, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video and finish up number 4. Okay, let's go to number 5. In the end, what did Kate think of Gad? Oh, okay. A, Kate felt that Gad was mad at her. B, Kate felt that Gad was sad. C, Kate felt that Gad was okay. Do you remember what the answer was? Okay. Let's say you don't remember. What should you do? Check on the back, right? Let's say you think you know the answer. You think it's Kate felt that Gad was mad at her. Let's find out. So let's turn it over and find out. Okay. It says, that was when I said to myself, Gad is okay. Ah, so let's underline it. Gad is okay. Okay, now we're going to put the hashtag next to Gad is okay right here. Great, now we're going to write number 5 right here because that's the answer, number 5. Gad is okay. Okay, turn the page back over. Okay, so we know it's not that Kate felt that Gad was mad at her. We just found out that's not what it said. So I'm going to cross that one out. We know that one's wrong. So it's either Kate felt that Gad was sad or Kate felt that Gad was okay. Which one do you think it is? Don't forget to circle the letter, whichever one you think it is. Okay, great job. We are done with the campsite from CKLA Unit 1. We are done with this. Great job. Okay, I'm going to turn off the video.